气，我答你笑，我的名字 John Cena，你不看到？
That's crazy. Yo, what's up? There's another Wrestling Trivia presents Wrestling Jeopardy. I think it's a music edition, he said. Music challenge. I don't know. We're here.
What's up, everyone? For WrestleTrivia, I'm your host.
Let's get it, Kevin.
J. Callis.
Yeah.
And welcome to another episode of Wrestling.
Whoa. Before we start, that hoodie clean. All right, let's keep going.
Jeopardy, the interactive game show where you're
boy, the drip is
contestant.
crazy.
Hit the music!
I'm the contestant.
So let's go to the board right now
going.
because it's time to play the game, and let's find out what categories you'll be quizzed on, starting with album reviews.
I'm nervous.
Followed by hip-hop lyrics,
Throw it
where
up, Kid
yours
Memphis.
truly is going to be spitting fire, rapping
Oh,
lyrics.
God, he gonna spit bars.
Our third category, behind
See the
the
35th
gimmick.
anniversary.
Our fourth category
Shawn Michaels
is
shirt.
rock bands.
Yeah.
And our fifth and final category, as voted on by the WrestleTrivia Maniacs, this was a landslide. The three choices were the music of WCW, WCW Mayhem, and WCW
WCW
Slam
music.
Jam Volume 1. And the winner with over 75% of the votes,
Should have used
the
WWE
music of WCW.
albums from back in the
And
day.
that sound means it's time
Put
for
a
the
little
two-point job
on
around.
it.
This is the
That
easiest
wasn't
round
Keisha
in
was
Wrestling
singing.
Jeopardy. Can you answer all 5 of these questions correctly, or will your
the job
game
around.
begin kind of crappy?
Because right
Let's be
now we're gonna
jobbers.
whip it on you.
So let's kick things off with the first clue of the job around from album
Get it.
reviews
Let's
worth
get it.
200 points.
Oh my
One
God.
music critic was quoted as saying this wrestler's flow is surprisingly tight for a middle-aged, muscle-bound beef jerky salesman with an audible constipation problem.
Who is the Macho Man Randy Savage? You know he gave that album to 50
And
Cent?
he's referring to the 2005 album Be a Man from the Macho Man Randy
Wasn't that whole
Savage.
album just a Hulk
Be a
Hogan diss track?
man. What's up
I don't
with
know.
that?
I
And we're
ain't
moving on
listened
to
to
the
it.
second clue of the job around from hip-hop lyrics. From the Outkast
Let's hear it.
song Southern Playlistic Cadillac Music, time to drop these bows like this wrestler.
Try to elbow The Rock? Is it talking about an elbow?
And that would be
I didn't think it was actual hip hop lyrics. I thought it was like lyrics from hip hop songs, entrance music. I didn't know it was
time
like
to drop
actual
these
songs.
bows like
Oh,
Dusty
God.
Rhodes.
That makes sense. That actually rhymes. I don't know that song.
Moving on
though.
to behind
that makes
the gimmick
sense.
for
Oh, God.
200. Elvis Presley was the inspiration behind this wrestler's 1980s WWF gimmick.
Honky Tonk Man. Why you put the picture? They just gave it away. Just made it way easier.
He's cool. He's cocky. He's bad. Who is the Honky Tonk Man?
All right, there we go.
How's that sound, Jimmy?
I love
How
it,
does
baby.
that sound?
And we're
Yeah,
on
Jimmy
to
Hart.
rock bands for 200. Peroxygen Y is a rock band from North Carolina started by this charismatic enigma.
Who is Brother Nero? Jeff Hardy.
Who is Jeff Hardy? And let's
He gave a
close
lot
out
of
the
clues,
job
but I would've
around
got
with
that,
this
'cause
clue
I
from
know
the music of
Peroxide, whatever.
WCW.
It's Jeff.
The album begins with arguably WCW's most
I have no
effective
idea.
theme hook to signify the arrival of this red and black NWO spin-off faction.
And Wolfpack. Wolfpack is back in a mass destruction. Can't you see
And
the
of
bad
course, that would
boys
be
of
the
wrestling?
howling of a wolf to signify the arrival of the NWO Wolfpack. All right, hopefully you went 5 for 5 there, and if you did,
I didn't.
make sure
I
you
went
give
4
this
for
video a thumbs up. Let's move on to the
Dang, I can't
400-point
thumbs it up
round,
then, 'cause I
kicking
didn't.
things off with a clue
I'll thumbs
from
it up still.
album reviews. One music critic was quoted as saying, "This wrestler's 2005 rap album
John
is
Cena.
a unique nostalgia piece for any
John
kid who
Cena.
grew up during the ruthless aggression era."
Wait. This 2005. It has to be right. That's when it dropped, right?
And a fun fact I learned is that this wrestler is the only musical artist to have their debut
went
album
platinum,
go
right?
platinum and
That's
never
John
have a
Cena.
follow-up or a second album afterwards. The correct answer is
I had that
John
album.
Cena.
That album had hits.
And we're on
Just
to some
another
more
day in the
hip-hop
life.
lyrics for
Right
400
now,
from the Limp
I
Bizkit
can't remember
song
anymore.
"In Together Now" featuring Method
brother.
Man. They call me this wrestler. My middle name Mud. Dirty water flow. Too much for you, thug.
Wait. They call me what? Yo, his flow just messed me all the way up. They call me blank. My middle name Mud. Dirty water flow. Too much for you, thug. They call me who in the world? Who rhymes with that? They call me Mud. Thug. I have no idea. D-Lo Brown.
I'm trying my best here, okay? My flow is not, it's not lit, all right?
Whoa, it's like, oh, Big John Stud. That makes sense. Stud Mud. It's like he heard what I said. His flow messed me up.
Anyway, the correct answer is...
He trying his best,
Big
though.
John Stud, my middle name Mud. Dirty water flow, too much for you thug.
Moving on to Behind the Gimmick for
They got
400.
me.
Prince was the inspiration behind this late 1990s WCW gimmick.
Who the heck is that? I'm glad you did put the picture. Who is that?
And that would be, who is the artist formerly
no.
known as Prince Iakea? That
Prince
brings us
Iakea,
to
I
the
don't remember him.
400-point clue.
Was he
from
like
rock bands? The
99 or
Luchadors
something?
were an American punk band fronted by this WWE Hall of Fame diva.
Stacy Keibler.
And this
Tori Wilson.
band combined their love of lucha libre wrestling and horror movies,
I have no
hence
idea.
the Lucha Gores. The correct answer, who
Lita.
is Lita?
I just guessed any diva.
And let's finish up
That's
the
Hall of
400-point
Famer.
round with this clue from the music of
This is a hard
WCW.
quiz, bro.
This
I thought it was-
wrestler's
I
theme,
thought I could
Dog
handle this.
Pound, is a blatant ripoff of Guns
What a
N'
kid.
Roses' Welcome to the Jungle.
Dog Pound. What's his name? Rick Steiner? I don't know.
There's 60 tracks on this album, and I'd venture to say that probably at least
60?
25% are kind of rip-off cover songs. But this one,
Oh, I got it.
Dog Pound, is the theme of the dog-faced gremlin
Yes, sir.
Rick Steiner.
Sometimes you
All
just
right,
gotta
10
use the
questions down,
context
15
clues,
to
brother.
go, plus the Daily Double and Final Jeopardy.
You
Let's
got jokes
kick
I
off
see.
the
Kim Memphis, why you
600-point round
hating?
with this clue
In
from
the chat.
album
Say hi to
reviews.
YouTube. It's Daily Double. Okay.
Wow, that's a
I
little
got
bit
three
early on, a
scroller,
little bit
Dragon
earlier than
Ball.
usual, but we'll
Trying
take
to
it,
help me,
right?
come on.
Hopefully you know a little bit about
His
wrestlers
hoodie
who
is
have
so tough.
also musical
I need that
careers.
hoodie.
Well, think about that right now and place your wager.
I need that hoodie. My wager is 200.
All right, time is up. Here comes this episode's Daily Double Clue. According to one music critic, this wrestling legend knew how to throw some shade, and this was quite apparent based on the lyrics of his song, Pencil Neck Geek.
Oh, what's his name? Scott Norton. Did Scott Norton have bars? All I know is Scott Norton used to say pencil neck geek all the time.
And that would be
Freddie
the one and
Blassie. Oh
only
my God.
legendary
He
manager,
got an album?
the late, great, classy Freddie Blassie. And
His
we're on
name
to
rhyme.
some
He got
more
bars.
hip-hop lyrics.
Apparently.
This one's worth 600 points from the 2 Chainz
brother.
song Poor Fool. Smoking on a yacht. Call me this wrestler.
Gah! Oh my God. Okay, 2 Chainz. Smoking on a yacht. Call me Simon Gotch. It couldn't be. It can't be him, right? I'm just trying to make somebody's name wrong, bro.
And the answer is smoking on a yacht. Call me Ricky Steamboat.
Smoking on a yacht. Call me Ricky Steamboat.
On to another clue.
2
from
Chainz can't
behind
rap.
the
It makes
gimmick.
sense.
Little Richard was the inspiration behind this early 1990s WCW gimmick.
What the heck is his name? I remember him. I can't remember his name to save my life. He do look like Little Richard.
And this gimmick was also the brainchild of the American
remember
Dream,
his name.
Dusty Rhodes. That's Mark
Johnny B.
Merrow when
Bad.
he was Johnny B.
That's
Bad.
Mark Merrill. I knew he
Moving
looked
on to
familiar.
some more rock bands. This one worth 600 points. God's Hate is a hardcore punk band founded by this AEW wrestler who also serves as the band's lead vocalist.
Oh, it's not Jericho. What's his name? Darby Allin. He look like he'd be a rock star.
And that would be
Nope.
Big Bad Brody King. Let's close out
Brody
the 600-point round with this clue.
I'm doing horrible.
In classic WCW fashion, this piano-playing wrestler's theme is actually just an instrumental version of Paul Orndorff's wonderful entrance music.
I have no idea. Ric
And
Flair.
this theme was actually
No, it's
called
not Ric Flair.
Gorgeous George. Who is the maestro?
Who? I feel like the past like 2 months I've been doing all right.
And let's kick off the 800-point round
And
with
now
this
we're
clue
back to just
from
doing horrible.
album reviews. One wrestling critic was quoted as saying this wrestler mostly stays with a simple formula of setup, punchline, trash talking mixed with acoustic guitar riffs.
Oh my god, I have no idea, bro. What? Jericho?
And this critic was talking about the album
that
Walk
was
with
hard,
Elias,
bro.
courtesy of one Elias.
Did he really like
We're on to
read
the
album
800-point
reviews?
clue from Hip Hop Lyrics. All right, get ready for this one from
This is
Jizza's
tough.
song Shadowboxing. Once again,
Alright, it gotta be
featuring
somebody
Method
old.
Man.
It gotta be somebody
I
old.
slayed MCs back in the Rec Room era. My style broke mother effing backs like this wrestler.
It's gotta be somebody from the 90s. Okay. I slayed MCs back in the Rec Room era. My style broke beep backs like era. Who broke backs? Who's back with Diesel? He had a power bomb. I'm gonna go Diesel. I don't think it rhymes, but what we gonna do? What we gonna do, Seth? What we gonna do, Seth? Oh man.
You can see I'm getting more into it. The flow is
Why are you
getting
flowing?
better and better as I
Hell yeah.
keep practicing here. But the correct answer, Ken Patera.
I slayed them C's back in the Rec Room era. My style broke motherfucking backs like him for terror.
Here comes the 800-point
God.
clue from Behind the Gimmick. Pearl Jam is the inspiration behind this current
Yo, who
independent
is this?
wrestler's gimmick.
Who is, you know what I'm saying? My knowledge don't go this far, bro. I have no idea
This
who
guy
that is.
just debuted a couple months ago in Chicago. Became like a viral sensation. He's a modern day Eddie
Stephen
Vedder.
Floey?
The correct answer, who is Stephen Flo? Stephen Flo, Stephen Flo. On to another clue
Boy.
from rock bands. This one worth
I'm
800
embarrassed by
points.
this performance. I'm
Styled
still
after
uploading it, though.
bassist Gene Simmons' famed makeup.
on.
The Kiss Demon
Shawn
was
Michaels
originally
shirt.
portrayed by this
Feel good.
WCW wrestler in 1999.
Bro, where's the 3 count questions, bro? I don't know. Evan Courageous.
Now, Dale Torborg would go on to play the Demon, you know, he's still playing him to this day, but the wrestler who first
Crush.
played the Demon only appeared twice was
Bryan
Bryan
Adams.
a.k.a. Crush. And let's close out the board with this clue from the music of WCW. This former WCW television champion can be heard rapping on the song Heartbeat Away.
Booker T. Was Booker T WCW champion? I mean, TV champion?
Oh, big bratwurst. Shout out to you, Wrestling Bios. The correct answer. Everybody loves a little Saturday Right fever. Who is that wonder
Alex
kid?
Wright.
Alex Wright.
Why did I not think of Alex Wright?
Please hit my music.
That boy Alex Wright used to be hitting that. Yeah, there it is. Boy, in the video game, that dance was hilarious.
Sorry about that. It's a great song. Warped Mind. Love it. Anyway, we've reached the most difficult round in wrestling Jeopardy. It's the main event.
Get it?
These questions are guaranteed to put your knowledge where?
Yo, hello,
to the
how you
test. Yeah. All right, and here
Yeah.
comes the final clue from album reviews. One music critic was quoted as saying, "It doesn't always make sense, but this wrestler's opinions on the education system and conventional beauty standards are at least kind of in keeping with the philosophy of a man unafraid to goad an entire arena into making it rain folding chairs."
That is insanity. I don't know. Tyler Breeze, he got a song.
I have this album. I love
idea.
this album.
it's a
Rapungi
whole
is
album.
a underrated smash kind of smooth jazz, soft rock, yacht rock hit. The correct answer is
Terry Funk got an
the
album?
wild and crazy Terry Funk. That was a terrible imitation. Terry Funk. Here comes the
I didn't
final
know Terry
clue from
Funk had an
Hip Hop
album,
Lyrics.
bro.
Let's see if I can knock this one out of the park. From the West Side Gun song, No
Let me hear these
Vacancy.
bars, Kevin.
Rest in peace, Bino. Rest in peace, Kino, the Spiegel, the Seagull.
Yo, bro, Kevin, you talking? You not flowing? You sound exactly the same. Like,
April Fresh Ego, Slam
Run it back.
Side Gun song, No Vacancy. Rest in peace, Bino. Rest in peace, Kino, The Spiegel, The Seagulls, April Fresh Ego, Slam on Your Neck Like This.
William Regal. They gotta be William Regal. It gotta be William Regal. He used to, the movie he used to do.
And that would be
Bruno
Slam on Your Neck
Sammartino.
Like
Dang, that
Bruno
rhymes too.
Sammartino.
Nah, he rhymed Tino with Tino.
And that brings us to the final clue from Behind the Gimmick. The Beatles were the inspiration behind this 1960s
He said, I'm just gonna read the bars instead, right?
wrestling gimmick.
Who is this, bro? I'm embarrassed. I don't know.
And this guy was
1960s.
referred to as the Wrestling Beetle. Who is George Ringo?
We
Two
learned a
questions
lot in
left.
this
Moving
episode,
on to
though.
the final clue from
I ain't got
rock
no points,
bands.
bro. I'm in negative
Chris
1
Jericho
billion.
used to perform under the guise of this persona as the frontman for Fozzy.
What? What's the question? Chris Jericho used to perform under the guise of this persona. What? I don't understand the question. Chris Jericho. Y2J.
Now, this was originally part of the band's gimmick. They would have fake names and stuff like that. And Chris
Oh, I didn't know
Jericho
that.
would go by the name Mongoose
I had no
McQueen.
idea.
And let's close
I
out the
had no
board
idea,
with
bro.
this clue from the music of WCW.
Oh,
I love
Lord.
this. According to the official song lyrics, the phrase American males is repeated over and over this many times.
Oh, so I gotta guess a number. All right, let me go with 1,000 because it's the $1,000
Legit,
question.
I sat there, I listened to it all. You can do it too. Make sure you check my math here to make sure I'm
I
right.
won't.
But the number I came up with,
Dang, I was off.
what is 38 times?
Is that
All right,
going
don't
back?
go anywhere. It's Final Jeopardy time. Here's this episode's Final Jeopardy category. Now,
Mercifully.
we're keeping with the musical theme here.
Okay, all right.
Rap battles.
All
There have been
right,
a
I
ton
got
of
this.
rap battles over the years. John Cena's had a ton of them, but I'll give you a little
Taz,
hint. He's not part
Rikishi.
of this Final Jeopardy question. Anywho,
Usos,
place
The
your
New
wager
Day.
now.
Page. No, I'm kidding. I'm betting all negative
Time's
points
up.
of
Here's
that.
this episode's Final Jeopardy clue. In 2017, this hip-hop star hosted
okay.
the infamous
Wale.
rap battle between the New Day and the Usos.
That was an easy
it
question,
A,
at least.
Chance the Rapper, B, Kendrick Lamar,
Hey,
C, Travis Scott,
I
or
waged
D,
all the points I
Wale?
don't have, so
Good luck.
I feel like I won Final Jeopardy at least. So Big Don DeMarco, go.
And just so you know, this is not an R-rated episode. We're PG. We're family
Easy one,
friendly.
yeah, it was easy one.
The correct answer: who is Wale?
Wale.
And that does it for another episode of Wrestling Jeopardy. Thanks so much for watching.
That mug
My
was
name is
hard.
Jay Callis.
Watch it did the Royal Rumble one.
And I'll see you next time.
That mug was hard, Kevin. I was fighting for my life, Kevin. I was fighting for my life. But yo, that's another Wrestling Jeopardy with the Wrestling Trivia. I do it once a month. Next month, we got to come back with a bang. Because, golly, they done send us back to catering after that L, bro. I was the jobber in this. Boy, this episode was not selling at all, bro. They were like, nah, bro, you a jobber tonight. I felt like a jobber. But, yo, that's the end of this video. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Comment anything you want. Check me out on Twitch at Zblaze3. And I'm out.